Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at question 14 from the WJC Additional Maths paper from June 2014. So we want to find the coordinates of the point of intersection of the curve, which is a quadratic curve, and the straight line x plus y equals 4. So let's just have a look at what we could have. It's a positive quadratic, so it's going to look something like that. X plus y equals 4 will become y equals 4 minus x. So it's going to have a negative gradient. So it's actually going to come down like that somewhat. So the curve could intersect the line in either two places, which we've got here, there and there. Or we could have it as a tangent where it just touches in one place. Right there. Or it just doesn't touch at all, in which case there would be no solutions. But because we have the points of intersection, that kind of suggests that it's going to be 2. Kind of suggests it's going to be something like this. So at both of these points, the x and the y value, so if I take one individual, this one, the x value on the curve and the x value on the line are the same, as are the y values. Similarly over here, the x and y's are the same. So if we can get an expression for the x's to be equal to each other or the y's to be equal to each other, that gives us a fighting chance of being able to solve this equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this linear equation. So I'll write the quadratic one first. Y equals x squared minus 7x plus 12. And then I'm going to take this linear one. I'm going to rearrange it so I get y equals, because this one's already in y equals. So to do that, all I would do is take the x off both sides. So you get y equals 4 minus x. Now, this means that we have two different expressions for the same y. Okay, so if they're equal to the same thing, then they have to be equal to each other. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put them equal to each other. So x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals 4 minus x. Now, as this is a quadratic, I'm going to get it equal to 0 because that's the easiest way to solve it. So I'm going to add x to both sides, so negative 6x. And we're going to take off 4, so plus 8 is equal to 0. So now we can factorize. This factorizing is a relatively straightforward one. So x minus 2, x minus 4 is 0. So either the x minus 2, this first bracket, is 0, in which case you'll have 0 multiplied by something to give me 0. Or the second bracket, the x minus 4, will be 0, in which case we'll have something times 0, which again would give me the 0 that I want. Solving these two equations, I get x equals 2 and x equals 4. So we've got two possible x values. What we need to do, at the moment we have x ordinates. We need the coordinates, we need the y's as well. So we have two expressions to find the value of y. If we substitute into either one of those, they will give us the corresponding values of y. I'm going to take the linear equation because it's easier. So I'm going to say using y equals 4 minus x. Then on this one I get y equals 4 minus 2, which is 2. And on this one, I get y equals 4 minus 4, which is 0. So therefore, let's answer the question that asks for the coordinates. So the coordinates of points of intersection are 2, 2 and 4, 0. And that's the end of the question.